Words are, of course, the most powerful drug used by mankind. He wrapped himself in quotations, as a beggar would enfold himself in the purple of emperors. I always prefer to believe the best of everybody. It saves so much trouble. I never made a mistake in my life. At least, never one that I couldn't explain away afterwards. We're all islands shouting lies to each other across seas of misunderstanding. If history were taught in the form of stories, it would never be forgotten. A woman's guess is much more accurate than a man's certainty. Of all the lies in the world, sometimes the worst are our own fears. For the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. I am the cat who walks by himself, and all places are alike to me. A man can never have too much red wine, too many books, or too much ammunition. Take everything you like seriously, except yourselves. I keep 6 honest serving men. They taught me all I knew. Their names are what, and why, and when, and how, and where, and who. I am, by calling, a dealer in words. And words are, of course, the most powerful drug used by mankind. The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. To be your own man is hard business. If you try it, you will be lonely often, and sometimes frightened. But no price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. You must learn to forgive a man when he's in love. He's always a nuisance. Gardens are not made by singing. Oh, how beautiful! And sitting in the shade. For the female of the species is more deadly than the male. There is no sin so great as ignorance. Remember this. The world is very lovely, and it's very horrible. And it doesn't care about your life or mine, or anything else. We have 40 million reasons for failure, but not a single excuse. This is a brief life, but in its brevity it offers us some splendid moments, some meaningful adventures. War is an ill thing, as I surely know. But 'twould be an ill world for weaponless dreamers, if evil men were not now and then slain. Buy a pup and your money will buy love unflinching that cannot lie. Now, don't be angry after you've been afraid. That's the worst kind of cowardice. All the people like us are we, and everyone else is they. The first condition of understanding a foreign country is to smell it. If you can meet with triumph and disaster, and treat those two impostors just the same. I have my own matches and sulfur, and I'll make my own hell. And the first rude sketch that the world has seen was joy to his mighty heart. Till the devil whispered behind the leaves, "It's pretty, but is it art?" Asia is not going to be civilized after the methods of the West. There is too much Asia, and she is too old. She is intensely human and lives to look upon life. He travels the fastest who travels alone. Beware of over-concern for money, or position, or glory. Someday you will meet a man who cares for none of these things. Then you will know how poor you are. If you can keep your wits about you, while all others are losing theirs, and blaming you, the world will be yours, and everything in it. What's more, you'll be a man, my son. We are the opening verse of the opening page of the chapter of endless possibilities. If you want something and don't get it, there are only two reasons. You either really didn't want it, or you tried to bargain over the price. He who faces no calamity gains no courage. God could not be everywhere, and therefore he made mothers. No printed word, nor spoken plea can teach young minds what they should be. Not all the books on all the shelves, but what the teachers are themselves. If you give someone more than they can do, they will do it. If you give them only what they can do, they will do nothing. Never look backwards, or you'll fall down the stairs. Humble because of knowledge, mighty by sacrifice. The glory of the garden lies in more than meets the eye. Borrow trouble for yourself, if that's your nature, but don't lend it to your neighbors. He who can reach a child's heart can reach the world's heart. The silliest woman can manage a clever man, but it needs a very clever woman to manage a fool. Too much work and too much energy kill a man, just as effectively as too much assorted vice or too much drink. How can you do anything until you have seen everything, or as much as you can? Everyone is more or less mad on one point. If you can dream, and not make dreams your master. When a crew and a captain understand each other to the core, it takes a gale, and more than a gale, to put their ship ashore. God help us, for we knew the worst too young. 4 things greater than all things are women, and horses, and power, and war. The noblest form of fear known to people is fear for the fate of another. high feeling are always dumb. The choice of adults can be as random as the choice of toys by children. The only thing you will regret in old age is not doing it. Create problems for yourself if it's your nature, but don't create them for others.